Click Productions dropped a new video going over some NBA 2K24 gameplay, and he also showed a lot of ratings of some of these players. So I'll link the video in the description if you want to check it out for yourself, but I just wanted to talk about some of these overall ratings and my thoughts on them. Brook Lopez, I believe, was at an 85 in 2K23, so it's surprising to see him go down in 24. Otherwise, for the Bucks, I don't have too many problems with the ratings. For the Knicks, I think you could argue that Jalen Brunson is pushing a 90, and maybe you could have Josh Hart at an 82. Then you look at the Philadelphia 76ers. I know that James Harden had his playoff struggles, but an 89 feels a bit low. I think he should still be in that 90 overall club. Tyrese Maxey at an 85 also feels a bit low. Maybe have him at an 86, 87. Tobias Harris at 81. I think he could be an 82, 83. And maybe PJ Tucker could be like a 77 or 78. Now the Clippers. You guys probably know I'm about to have a problem with this. Russell Westbrook at an 81 is crazy. Please put him up to like at least an 83 or 84. And also Zubac is really good. Maybe he could be like an 81 or something. But man, Russ has to get his respect in 2K. The Boston Celtics. I don't really have too many problems with these ratings. I think that almost all of them are pretty fair. KP could probably be an 87 or 88. I think that he had a really underrated season in Washington, and I'm not really sure why he's only at an 86. Now the Cleveland Cavaliers, they just don't know what Darius Garland can really do, because at 86 is ridiculous. He should be pushing 90, maybe at 89 if you don't want to have him in the 90 overall club. But yeah, an 86 is crazy for DG, and I think Jared Allen could probably still be around like an 84, but I mean, it's like a one overall difference, not too big of a deal there. The Chicago Bulls, Lonzo Ball at an 81, hasn't really played in a while. Hope he can get well soon. I think Caruso's up a little bit, but he should probably be around an 80, being one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. DeMar and Zach LaVine are all-star caliber guys, so I think they deserve at least an 88, and you could argue that Vucevic could even go down a bit. The defense is just really rough, man. The Washington Wizards, Jordan Poole at an 82. He had one off season and his overall went down a little bit, which, I mean, yeah, he played kind of rough over this past year, so I could see why, but maybe having him at an 83, you can definitely see the scoring talent. And then like Daniel Gafford, I think he could be around a 78, 79. But yeah, not too many problems there. The Golden State Warriors, Klay Thompson, he had a rough playoffs, but an 85 doesn't feel too crazy for him. I think that's just about right. Andrew Wiggins at an 82. I think he should be around an 85, just like Klay Thompson. And Kevon Looney should probably be an 80 overall at this point. The Portland Trailblazers, the fact that Scoot Henderson is a 78 and Wemby is an 84 is kind of wild to me. Also, Anthony Simons at only an 83. I think he should probably be an 85, 86. And Jeremy Grant should probably be around an 83 as well. Not too fond of the Blazers ratings. Also, why are we acting like Mike Conley really fell off? He's been solid. I think he deserves at least an 82 overall. Cat should probably be around an 86. I'm fine with the 84 for Gobert. And Ant-Man, I feel like his overall is about to go up when the season starts. He'll probably be 90 plus going into this season. He's been doing great stuff in the summer for Team USA. The Oklahoma City Thunder, they've got Shea at a 93. He'll probably be pushing 95 at the end of the season. Josh Giddey at an 83. I think you could argue for like an 84. J-Dub, same thing. He could probably be like an 84. And Lou Dort, I think, could be an 80. We'll probably see some improvement from Chet in his overall throughout the season, but it's fine for him to be starting at a 77, in my opinion. The Phoenix Suns, Bradley Beal at an 86 feels a bit low. He did have a bit of a down year. He wasn't scoring the ball as much. Maybe if they had him at an 87 or 88. Kevin Durant, really good at basketball. 96 is fine. Devin Booker, really good as well. And DeAndre Ayton only at an 83. This is going to have to be a bounce back year for him, man. We're going to have to see what he can do this year in Phoenix. The San Antonio Spurs, of course, the big thing here is the Victor Wembanyama rating. Now, they did drop Keldon Johnson quite a bit. I think he was around like maybe an 83, 84 in 2K23. They've got him at an 80 here. He did have a bit of a down year, so I could kind of see why. But hopefully he bounces back and his overall goes up. But of course, the main thing is that crazy 84 overall for Wemby. The Houston Rockets, they've got Jabari Smith Jr. only at a 79. Of course, Dylan Brooks at a 78. Jalen Green at an 83. Fred VanVleet at 83. I think that Fred should probably be higher than Jalen Green, even if he's just like an 84. And Dylan Brooks, he's a good defender. I think you could at least give him like a 79. The Detroit Pistons, Cade didn't really play, so they kept him at an 84. Jaden Ivey at an 80 seems fine. Asar Thompson, I think his overall will go up throughout the season. Bogdanovich had like a career year. I think that an 83 isn't too crazy for him. Maybe even an 84. He was averaging over 20 and shooting the ball well. The Toronto Raptors, Dennis Schroeder at a 77. I feel like he had a pretty good year as well. You could argue for like a 78, 79. Siakam at an 86 is crazy. He should be like an 89, maybe 90. And OG at an 82, also kind of crazy. I think he should probably be like an 83 or 84 overall. Otherwise, not too many problems with their starting five and their overalls. Sacramento fans, I know y'all got to be mad at De'Aaron Fox's overall off of what he did in the playoffs. At least a 90, maybe even 91, 92. An 88 is crazy for D Fox. Maybe you could argue for Sabonis at like an 88, 89 as well. I think that Keegan Murray will probably improve in overall throughout the season. But man, the De'Aaron Fox disrespect from 2K is absolutely crazy. And I hope that we'll see him go up throughout the season. The Utah Jazz, you've got Colin Sexton at an 80. Jordan Clarkson at 80. They still didn't upgrade Laurie or Walker. I think Walker at 83 is cool. John Collins should probably be like an 82. And yeah, Laurie, I've said it for a while now. He should be like a 90 overall. I don't know why the Laurie market in disrespect is so crazy from 2K, and 86 is just wild to me. But yeah, the Utah Jazz, there's their ratings. The Charlotte Hornets, they got LaMelo at an 86, Terry Rozier at an 80, Brandon Miller at a 78. I think PJ Washington should probably be at least an 80. The same overall as Mark Williams is a little bit crazy to me. And then Terry Rozier, you could argue for an 81, but the efficiency's been kind of rough from him. And LaMelo, he's by far the best player on the team. Maybe you could even have him at an 87 or 88 overall. He's a really good all-around type of player, and I feel like maybe that could correspond with his 2K overall. He does a lot of things. He can rebound, he can shoot, he can get his teammates good looks. The Miami Heat, Kyle Lowry at a 76. Like, I know, man, the regular season was rough for Lowry, but he was solid in the playoffs. I think he could be at least a 78. Caleb Martin had some great moments in the playoffs. I think that deserves at least an 80. Jimmy at a 95. I've said it before, but I think that's a bit high for Jimmy Butler. I'm a big fan of Jimmy Butler and the stuff he does in the playoffs, but I think maybe like a 93 could be a bit more reasonable. And then, of course, Bam Adebayo at an 87. I think that you could argue for like an 88 or 89 due to the defense, due to what he did in the NBA playoffs. And also with Tyler Hero, I think we could see him improve a little bit during the season if he plays well, but he could end up being traded. We'll have to see what happens there. That's it for the video, though. I hope y'all did enjoy it. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day. See y'all on the next one. Peace.